Next build on the bench comes courtesy of Bad Grundles. Something he gave me as part of this year's Secret Santa over at Scale Model Addict. Namely, the Bandai 1/12 scale Stormtrooper kit. Sorry, Sandtrooper kit. What we've got is a lot of Bandai goodness here. Most of the parts are molded in color to minimize painting, which is pretty much standard for Bandai. Going to be a fairly detailed model when it's done. There are about 15 steps to the kit, so bear with me while I get started. Hopefully this one won't take too long. Again, snap tight construction. It's going to be a very quick build. That's step one, which is the upper torso, helmet, and shoulder pauldron. Slip. Seams are actually fairly minor, for which I'm very thankful. Most of them are very well hidden too. Progress is moving right along here. As you can see, our Stormtrooper now has legs. Joints are well done. Knees are fully posable, which we'll demonstrate later on probably. But for right now, that's where we're sitting. Alright, got the weapons built now, although for some reason the kit does not come with the clip that goes on the top of that. It's supposed to be a round piece about so big, but it's not called out for in the instructions, and there's no piece for it on the spruce. I suppose I could fabricate one, but I'm probably not going to use that gun anyway. I'm probably going to use that one. Trooper himself, assembly is basically done, minus his hands of course, including his backpack, full of whatever gear that might actually represent. At this stage, I've still got some detail painting to do on the helmet, as well as the decals, but we're pretty much almost done here. Alright, at this point, weapon load's been picked out, pack's done, assembly's done. We'll call the build done. As you can see, I went with the long rifle with the bipod. The rifle itself got a dry brush of silver, as did a lot of the black pieces. The gray areas on his cheeks were done with the decals. The ones on the helmet corners were done with paint, as was the piece on the bit on his earpiece there. The light blue venting is decal, as is his mouth. That one actually broke in the middle, which is part of what prompted me to go with the paint on a lot of the areas. Overall, his armor was given a black wash. The excess was rubbed off. He's obviously been in the field for a while now. Kit looks really good. I want to credit Bandai's engineering on it. Only in a couple of the joints does the toy or model feel come into play, namely the elbows and the backs of the knees and his ankles. But that aside, this is an excellent kit. Goes together really well. A couple of the joints needed a little work, and of course all the major moving joints are reinforced with polycaps. I want to thank Bandai for the model. I want to thank Bad Grendels for sending this guy to me. I'm going to put some stills at the end of this. And then from there we'll figure out what the next build's going to be.